Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pisces Perception 221. I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're all having a fabulous day. So I'm back today finally with the Earth Sign Collective reading. This is for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and anyone else who wants to watch, but this really could resonate if you have those signs in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. But as always, this is a general reading, so please use your own discernment and intuition on what applies and what may not. That being said, I want to get right into it. Let's get some messages for the Earth Sign Collective. So I'm going to start off with the Energy Oracle cards. And then I have regular tarot and some other oracle cards. And we'll just see what wants to come through for you guys. What's going on in the Earth Sign Collective, please, Spirit? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. What do they need to know? What's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo need to know? Okay, Spirit wants to talk to you guys. So we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, number 38. And he's in the reverse. We have the World, anxiety, and walking away in the reverse. So let's start with Angel Raphael, number 38. Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. He was upside down, so let's see what he wants to say today. This card reversed indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Well, we have this same card in the air sign reading. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring about yourself and attracting love from others, and it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life. It's time to heal the old stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. My heart center, my 4th chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. So talking about your heart chakra, it's time to heal the old stuff that's keeping you stuck and move on. Don't, you can't go around the pain. You have to go through it. You can't pretend it's not there. Some advice here is to write out how you feel, write your feelings, maybe communicate with someone, but just release it with an intention to clear it out and that you're going to be happy and self-loving. Same card as the air sign reading, which was a big emphasis on self-love, practicing self-love. Love for yourself attracts love from others. That's something to remember. But something is being blocked in your heart chakra. If you have old feelings, of abandonment issues, if you have grief from a broken heart that's lingering from something that is in the past, this angel and spirit are here to tell you that it's time to let go, to move on. This is no longer serving you. These feelings of being stuck in the past, it's time to focus on your future and live, being excited for your future, but live in the present, being excited and content in the present. Some of you are walking around with a broken heart and not addressing it and pretending that it's not there and that you're fine, but you're really not. So Spirit wants you to admit this to yourself so that finally, once and for all, this can be cleared up, literally, and you can be free again. Look at your problems now with compassion and love. You learned what you learned. You went through what you went through. And, forgive yourself if you have to. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Bring compassion into your life. Okay, so that's what he's here to say. Now we also have the World. So let's get a bigger picture with these other cards. The World talks about expansion, opening up. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Wow. Okay, so this something that could be, you could be holding yourself back, but really you have opportunity in front of you. Some of you may be interested in, marketing or business, starting your own business, starting a new social media profile, a new platform, something like that. Don't limit yourself. Know that you have unlimited resources available to you. All you have to do is draw them into you. It's time to think big and know, the world is your oyster, especially in this age of technology. The world has a different meaning. This card can herald a different meaning. So this literally could be referring to creating or expanding your global network. For some of you, you may be having a new business opportunity presented to you, meeting someone, or making a certain type of connection with someone in terms of career. So think big. Don't be stuck in a small little heart space that's blocked up and you can't move forward because of an event in the past. Or even if this is something that isn't so big, but it's still lingering, it still needs to be taken care of and cleared with an intention that you learned, you're over it actually, and it's time to move on and start something big. But alas, some of you still may be feeling with problems and struggles of anxiety, which is subsequent when it comes to having an unhealed heart. So let's look at number 18, anxiety. I hope you can hear me okay. It's flipping hot in my room, so I have the fan on. Anxiety, worry, or distress. Oh, let me let's read the affirmation for the world, please. It says, my life expands into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. A world of possibilities is open to me now. So this card showing up, you are being told that the world is open to you. This world of possibilities is opening up for you. Your life is expanding into boundless horizons with unlimited powerful energy. There are no bounds to your life, to life around you. So please believe that. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. So maybe you are feeling stressed. It's this increasing stress you feel like you should be doing more. You feel like, you have all this potential and maybe you're not fulfilling it and it's stressing you out. You may be feeling, like time is running out, something like that. There's also a storm going on in the back. Some of you may be experiencing a tower moment, which shakes your foundation, but it doesn't last forever. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Yes. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Allow yourself to relax and to release this worry. Brooding and fretting will never solve things. So trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. So relax your heart, and then you can see with fresh eyes. You can work towards getting actual solutions. There's no use if you're feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, you feel like you need to be doing more, you feel like you need to have more, you feel like something is wrong. Some of you may, if you struggle with anxiety, there's always, almost always that feeling of like imminent doom. A spirit is saying to relax. Whatever storm is happening is moving away. The sun is going to start coming out. And if you really need to start looking for solutions and to make moves, you're not going to get it by, being in this state forever and never doing anything about it. It's hard to hear, but we are responsible to get rid of, our anxieties and to solve our problems most of the time. We can still get help from external sources, of course, but we need to take those steps. And Spirit is presenting you now with the world of new opportunities to make these moves, to reach your happiness, to reach your goals. You need to clear your heart space. You need to breathe. You need to allow yourself the room to relax and to breathe and to know that everything's okay. For some of you, this is saying that the worst is over. Whatever storm happened, whatever tower moment has happened, the worst is over. And the best is yet to come, I'm hearing. So finally, for this deck, we have walking away, number 27, and it's in the reverse. Some of you may be having a hard time walking away from whatever it is that you need to walk away from. This card reversed signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situation or location. There may be a job or a relationship that no longer resonates with you, yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. Consider all the factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations, however. If you feel in your heart that you should stick around for some situation, by all means, but don't deceive yourself out of fear or out of habit. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interests. You may also be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always move toward greater happiness. It is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options, and then I take action on my own behalf. So honoring yourself, taking healthy steps towards happiness, walking away from negativity. Let go of the thoughts and the behaviors that are holding you back. Don't stay in situations. Some of you have been staying at a job that is no longer working out for you. Some of you are in a relationship or surrounding yourself with people that are no longer working out for you. If you feel that things, may change, or that there's some purpose in staying around, sure, but out of habit or out of fear, allowing yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away is not for your highest good. So that is a message for someone. Know that when you do walk away from something that is no longer serving you, it means that there's something better out there for you. And with this world coming up, I'm really drawn to this world card. There is something better out there for you. You have so many possibilities. You have so many options. You have so much potential. You need to trust and believe that. And, it's very anxiety-inducing to leave the unknown. We are creatures of habit. Familiarity is, so important because we feel familiar, we feel comforted, we feel at home in certain things, even though we know that they're not really the healthiest choices or the healthiest places to stay. Spirit is urging you to take that leap of faith, to have that faith to walk away from the things that are no longer honoring you, that are no longer healthy for you, that maybe never were healthy for you, but you didn't have the strength, you weren't ready to walk away. Spirit is saying now you are. Whenever you feel ready, it is time. Spirit is urging you to make amends, to forgive yourself, to have compassion for yourself, to love yourself, to have forgiveness for others, and walk away from the things, and walk away once and for all. What can we add to this? Yeah, death, transformation, a transformative period, change. Death is coming in on his horse to tell you it's time to make these necessary changes. The Lovers. Some of you have a choice in love. Should I stay or should I go? King of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups. The Wheel. Some of you may be in an unfulfilling relationship. Someone who is not really expressing their love. Maybe you are feeling like you have a decision to make when it comes to expressing your love. That feeling creates anxiety when you can't express your true feelings. Some of you, when you walk away from this thing that is no longer serving you, which is in fact your destiny, it's divinely orchestrated that you have been through something and you learn from it and you get away from it, you walk away from it, and this is bringing you closer, some of you, to union, to a healthy romantic partnership. But for others of you, you have choices to make in regards to love. Are you in a happy, healthy partnership? Is there something you need to get off your chest? Is there something or someone you need to walk away from? Spirit wants you to know that, if you are with someone out of habit or out of familiarity, and because maybe you think that there is nothing else better out there for you, that's simply not true. 2 and 9 equals 11, which is a number of union, but it's also a number of new beginnings. Some of you have some serious choices to make, walking away from someone who's not serving you, someone who's not good for you, someone who doesn't express their love, someone who doesn't appreciate you. If you've been in this long-term relationship that really has, at this point, kind of grown stale in a way, it's time to really evaluate, do you want to stay here? Just saw the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, some of you are not being loved, you're not being nurtured, but it's imperative that you give that to yourself, that you nurture yourself, that you're loving yourself every day. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone in your life may be rushing in and rushing out, and you're putting up with it, but at what cost? Or some of you are getting, you want to rush out or you want to rush into something, but it's wishy-washy. There's a lack of stability here. It's a lack of commitment in regards to someone else. You're not really getting what you need from someone or a certain relationship. And that's what Spirit wants you to walk away from or to speak up about. Why is the Wheel here? We have Justice in the reverse. This is a time of karmic restoration. The World in the reverse. Okay. There's a cycle that needs to be completed that maybe some of you are not letting be complete. You're not closing this cycle. You're not walking away when you should be walking away. You feel that you need to, and you're not. This is a part of destiny. This is a part of karma. This is a part of learning certain lessons. Some of you are in like a karmic relationship, and or you're in a relationship that kind of maybe wasn't built to last from the get-go. It's not necessarily you, and it's not necessarily them. It just is what it is. Someone has a blocked heart chakra. Someone has feelings of inadequacy. There's feelings of codependency. It's hot and cold energy. Some of you really have some decisions to make when it comes to love. I'm going to get some Island Time Wellness cards. going on here? Healthy choices. It came out in the reverse. Making healthy choices in love and life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Yes, some of you are not making these healthy choices. You're not following through with these healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. It talks about self-love, self-care, being happier. You will be happier when you are focusing more on yourself. Some of you are giving too much love than you're giving. You're giving it to others more than you're giving it to yourself. You will be so much more happier when you don't do that, when there's balance. The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapting, healing, changing. So maybe some things need to be illuminated. You need, like, one of the cards said that, you need to maybe stick around for a certain amount of time. There might be something worth knowing, something worth figuring out. Well, things are going to start coming to light. And no matter what happens, know that you are strong enough and that you're capable and that you're made to adapt. You're made to change. You're made to heal and move on. So try not to be too serious. You're moving out of this anxious energy no matter what. Look towards the future with passion, with excitement. Be lighthearted, because the things that you're finding out, if you take them, and you start making healthy choices and decisions based on what you know, you will really speed up and be on the path to healing and to happiness. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yes, that's that anxiety, replaying events over and over and over again. Some of you are struggling with kind of outdated thinking patterns, excuse me, which is so crazy because the lunar eclipse that happened recently in Capricorn talks a little bit about, or some of it can talk about outdated thinking patterns in relationships. When you got into a relationship or when you were younger, you thought that things had to be a certain way, and now you're finding out that that's not really true. As you get older and as your beliefs change and as you perceive the world differently, you get rid of this outdated thinking and conditioning that's been happening forever and ever and ever. So some of you, things are coming to light. You're looking at things differently. You're looking at people differently. You may be looking at yourself and your relationship differently. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's part of healing. It's part of changing. It's part of adapting. Becoming who you're truly meant to be. Becoming happy. One more. The Golden Mirror. Someone is self-absorbed, narcissistic. There's a one-sided relationship, love bombing. I don't know what that means, but it sounds, ugh. Guys, some of you are dealing with someone who has narcissistic tendencies. Some of you are in a one-sided relationship. This King of Cups, he may have showed you love once. Doesn't have to be he, but now they're not. Maybe things have grown. Like I said, that hot and cold energy. This person is hot and cold to you. This person maybe talked down to you. This person, you may know in your heart that they're not the one. Stay around if you feel that you need to have your suspicions confirmed. But also, I want to say, if you are actually in danger, please, and you're in you're being abused in a relationship, please get out of there and get help. I'm not saying that's for all of you, but that could be a message for someone. There are resources. Stay with a friend or a family member. You do not have to stay. You are not bound to anyone, and no one is in charge of your life except you. No one has the power to change your life or to take control of your life but you. Please remember that. But for some of you, most of you, you're just dealing with someone who is maybe immature. They're self-absorbed. They're self-centered. And they don't make you feel good about yourself. If anyone is not making you feel good about yourself, no matter how long you've known them, no matter how long you've been with them, it doesn't mean anything. You can always know that you have the ability to walk away. To walk away. Walk away. And addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. has a block, restraint. Someone is possessive. Someone is controlling. Someone is codependent on you. You are codependent on someone else, but there's a blockage here. There's a block of love. There's a block in your heart chakra. You're feeling restrained. Some of you really have big decisions to make in regards to love or to a partner, someone in your life that you may need to walk away from and say, we're not in the same place right now. You are meant to grow and to level up. This person needs to sort their stuff out. I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate. You may want to pick another video of one of your other signs, but someone needs to hear this message because it's so clear. And I don't want to be preachy either, but the message here is to please walk away and make healthy decisions for yourself towards your happiness, because you deserve it. That codependency feeling, the feeling like maybe you don't deserve anything other than this person. You've only been with this person for so long, and you know, what else is there out there for you? That's not true. The world is your oyster. Remember that. Please know that the storm is passing. These feelings of anxiety will pass. Your karma is coming in. This is destiny. You're becoming who you're truly meant to be. A cycle is closing. A cycle is closing up. You're going to have an opportunity to really make a decision and walk away here. Engagement in reverse. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you, your relationship is descending. There's nowhere else really to go unless you or this person deal with feelings of inadequacy, feelings of, you know, whatever it is that the issue is, unless that's worked upon and there's inner work to be done and facing the issues, this relationship is not getting any higher. Let's get an angel answer, and then we'll end it on a moonology. Feel free to reach out to me if you need to. This is a very heavy reading. It may not resonate with all of you. Not the right time. Ask for help from others. Be assertive. And within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, you may be making a decision and speaking about it. Don't act rash. It may not be the right time to walk away, to say anything just yet. But within the next few weeks, gather your thoughts and ask for help from others when you need it. You're being lovingly surrounded by angels and by people in the physical world, your friends, your family, whoever it is cares about you, they care about you, and feel free to ask for help should you need it. And for some of you who are not in a relationship, you know, this could just be someone that is, you know, maybe you are obsessing over a potential relationship or something like that. But it's just not the right time. So the decision really here is to walk away from obsessive thinking patterns and to focus on yourself. Nurture yourself at this time. Be the lover that you need, basically. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So the conclusions that you are, you know, this cycle is ending, that some period is ending, and it's within reach. It's almost over. Something is almost over, and a new beginning, a brand new beginning will happen. So believe that. Your conclusions are within reach. If you have questions, if you have confusion, the answers will be coming to light. This is a full moon energy. it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Within the next few weeks, it's time to make a decision and to take action. You could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you are maybe Aries. Okay, guys, I want to say good luck. Again, if you truly are in danger, please seek help. Please get out of the situation. There are resources and help for you. But for most of you, it's a time to really make a decision in regards to love. And for others of you, just in healthy lifestyle changes, outdated thinking, unhealthy decision making, walking away from those things and heading into your true happiness that you deserve, going towards life with passion and excitement. Remember, the world is yours. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you, Earth signs. Please be well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.